So we discussed about the git conflict, right?
Yes,
Merge
yes,
conflicts, merging, revert, right? Branching also we discussed,
yes, yes,
right? Yeah. So today what we will discuss. So we'll discuss about the revert we already know how to revert the changes we already know, right? So today we'll discuss about the git pull and git fetch we already discussed. Yeah. Git stashing. So what is stashing? So something like so to stash or move back files from the staging area to working directory, we can use the git stash. Okay, we can. So for example, you moved this index.html and home page.py to the staging area. I want to revert from staging area to working directory. So what is the command? Git stash. The command is git stash. So we want to revert from staging to working directory. So we want to revert from changes to, staging area to working directory. So we can use the git stash. Stash or move back files from staging area to working area. To stash all files present in staging area to tracker section, you can use git stash -u. Okay. So to see the list of stashes, you can use the git stash list. To stash latest stash, you can use unstash. So for example, stash, right? That files are from go back to the staging area to untracked section. I want to track again. I want to staging again. Whatever the list of stages we done in the last latest stash, you can use git stash pop. What is the command? Yeah, I will show you. What is that git stash? So for example, I'm adding another file. The file name is stash dash stash.txt. What is the file name? So file name is stash.txt. So that is in the status 456. So that files are in now untracked section. Git status. So what is git status? So something like this file is in untracked file. Now the untracked file, so we can move from untracked to track is nothing but a staging area. How we can move git,
git add,
yes, very good. Git add dot or git add stash dot txt. Okay, git status. What is that? The file is in the staging area. The file is in the staging area. I want to move back from staging area to working directory. Now the file is in. Now the file is Now the file is in staging area, right? We did the git add. So now we want to revert from staging area to working directory. Now, so we want to revert from staging area to working directory. So what is the command? Git stash. What is the command? Git stash. Git status. Now you see. So nothing commit. Working tree is clean. So before it is, what is that? So before it is, we need to commit the changes. We need to commit the changes. Once we stash, right? It it go back from a staging area to working directory. Staging area to working directory, right? Git. So I want to revert back that stash. So to see the list of stashes, git stash list. What is that? Git stash list. So, so what is that? So there is a one status. So this is the commit this stash. So I want to revert back this stash. So what is the command? Git stash pop. So untracked again. untracked to git stash pop. You see, so this is a new file. It is in the staging area. Now reverted back to the staging area. Understood? Very good. So this is nothing but a git stashing. So git cloning you already know, right? Yeah. So create a new repository. Create a create a new repository on the command line and sync with the remote repository. So we'll discuss this one. So create a new folder or a directory in the local machine. How you can create a new folder? So for example, I want to create a new folder, right? So where your pwd, so ls git or mkdir. I want to create a yeah. I want to create a file, call it as a ds Durgasoft test test. I want to create a ds git 6 guys. So this is the directory. So we are creating a directory called as a ds test 6, right? So we created that directory, but this directory is a repository or a normal directory. So I want to create a new repository on the command line with sync with the remote repository. So create a new folder directory dsgit 6 test 6 we created in the local machine. So something like, what is that? dsgit 6. So create a new empty local repository. How you can create a new local empty repository? How to create a new empty local repository? So by using git init command. What is the command, Dhananjay?
Git init. Git
Yes,
init.
very good. Yeah. So it will initialize the a dot git folder is created and it contains a configuration file. So now this is a empty repository. Sorry, this is a normal directory. I want to initialize this as a lo- local git repository. How you can do it? You can use git init command. Okay. So you see now this is a local repository. How you see? So there is a dot git folder is there. What is there? A dot git folder is there. In the dot git file, all the configuration files are there in the dot git folder. Okay. So these all are the configuration files. So when you initialize the git init, it will initialize a empty git repository, empty git repository because of this is the dot git. If you initialize the git init, it will create a dot git. So that's the reason it is showing as a local repository. Local repository. For example, guys. So ls-la. So what are there? So there is a .git folder. I am trying to remove .git folder. rm-rf dot git. Okay. Now you see. Now you see ls-la. Say it's a empty repository. It's a empty directory now because of a .git so folder is deleted. So if you initialize the .git, right, the git related all the configuration files will be available under the .git. All the configuration files will be available under the .git. So we remove the .git, then it will be a normal directory. If it is a git, if it is a .git, the .git contains the all the git configuration files. So that's the reason this is the local repository. So now we removed the .git, then it is a normal directory. Now I want to again initialize this as a git local repository. What is the command? Git init command. So once you executed that git init, it is initialized a empty git repository. Okay. Now you see, so this is the ds text 6. Okay, so what you can do, you can create a repository. You can create a repository. The repository. So what is the repository is there? DS Git 6 repository is there. Now I want to create a new repository. I want to create a new repository. The repository name is So what is your local repository name? The local repository name is ds test 6. What is that? ds text 6. So I am creating a remote repository. The repository call it as a ds test 6. What is that? ds test 6. Now you see, so this is the ds text 6. So so you want to create a new repository on the command line. How you can create, for example, so you created a repository called as a ds test 6, then git init, and so something like I want to change the branch name. How you can change it? You can change the branch name by using branch -m main. So what is the command? So the command is git branch name. So when you initialize the local git repository, so the branch name is master, but the master branch name is older branch name. What is that? So rename the local branch master. If you want to change from master to main or a future 1 2 3 3, future 2 2 3. So branch git branch hyphen capital M up capital hyphen M is nothing but to change the branch name. So it will rename the master to main. What is that? Hyphen M is nothing but capital M is nothing but to rename the branch. To rename the branch. Okay. So we want to sync with remote as well as a local. So our remote branch is main branch, but our local branch is so master branch, right? So when you link up to So when you create a link between local repository to remote repository, local repository, a default branch contains master, but the remote repository contains the main. But both are different, right? We need to rename the master branch to main branch. How you can use, how you can do? You can do by using git branch -m main. What is the command? Git branch -m, git branch, capital -m. What is that? Main. So we are renaming this from master branch to main branch. Now you see, so it is changed. But how you can check how you can check so this local repository is as a link is the local repository is a link between remote repository. Git remote -v. So is there any link between this ds git 6 and remote git 6? No, right? So we need to create a link between the remote to local to remote. What is the command? Git remote add origin. What is that? Git remote add origin. So your repository name. What is that? Git remote. What is the command? Git remote add. So remote add is nothing but to adding the your git repository URL, remote repository URL to local. Link up with the local to remote. Now let's see git remote -v. So you see, before if you execute the git remote -v, there is no link between the local to remote. But how you can link between the create a new repository on the command line and link and command line and sync with the remote repository. How you can sync with the remote repository? So for example, create a link between local repository and the remote repository. So before link between the remote repository URL, need to create a repository on the GitHub remote repository. Yeah, we created the remote repository. Okay. So then click on the new repo. So created. So ds git 6 is created. Run the below command from the local machine. Git remote add. You are adding a remote repository URL to your local repository. Okay. Send code from local repository to remote repository. How you can send? Git push -u origin main. So let's see. I want to add some files. Right. I want to add some files in the some files here. So what is that? You can use code dot also. It will open the VS Code. Right. It will open the VS Code. Understood? So we already added a dsgit6, but in the dsgit6 there is no file. I'm creating a abc.txt here, and I'm adding another file mno.mnp.txt. Okay, pqr.txt. Okay, these are the three files you added. You added on the repository. Which repository? Main repository. Okay, so on the which repository? ds test 6. Okay, so we need to add, right? So here these are the three files are three files need to add it to the staging area. So what is the command in that terminal? So we need to add all the files in one command. Dhananjay? Yes. Sorry. What is the command? Do you know?
Yes, sir. Add dot. Git
Yes,
add
very good.
dot.
Yeah. So the same way. So here you see, right? So the changes. How many changes we have? Three changes. So we can
Region.
click plus three, or we can click directly changes. It will add it to the. If you see, it will add it to three changes to the staging area. Stage all changes, right? So you can use git add file name or something like a git add dot. This is nothing but a git add dot. It will add all the files. Okay, so then you see if you use the commit, it will commit under. So I will show you this time. Git commit. Okay, so it's still changing now. Yeah, for the first time, what we need to do? So git push origin. What is the command? Git push git push hyphen u origin main. Okay, the for the first time you can remember this one. So next time onwards, what is that? Next time onwards, you can use the below command git push. You can use the below command git push. Understood? Yeah, we need to add the git. So I forgot to add the git commit message. That's the reason it is showing. So I will do um, git bash, git stash, git stash. You do not have this initial committed. So yeah. Now you see because of the commit message is not added. That's the reason. So publish branch. So now you are pushing. So the command is git push hyphen u origin main. This is action is performing now the git push origin main. Now let's see before nothing is there in the ds test 6. Now if you refresh it, so how many files we added in the local? Dhananjay?
Save file.
Yeah, three files. So we created a directory, and we initialize that directory as a remote so local repository. Then we created a link between from local repository to remote repository. Link between remote repository to local repository. Now you understood?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is nothing but a link between create a link between local repository and a remote repository.